have traded notes, and that's where Jeff was getting ideas on fucking with me. I'm getting attacked from a different angle in a way that I didn't even connect for to that situation. And like, what the fuck, right? So, but you know, adding further notes and everything, right? Bagging all that shit. Like, fucking bogus. But anyway, with the thing where he lied on me about saying all white people should be killed, he pulled the same shit with a coworker of mine. I went to HR about it to point out, hey, he's lying. Why ain't y'all doing something about that? And they just like brushed me off. And we did one that brushed me off. I've already had a difficult time with her anyway. So what he pulled with my friend is that, like, you know, this kid belched. I mentioned earlier he did some annoying belching thing. And he belched, and he did it in the vicinity of my friend. My friend, just like me, dude, manners. You know, you can do that in your arm, your shirt, whatever. And especially if you know that if that happens, you know that's happening, you can prepare to, you know, right? You can be ready for it. And oh well, at least you don't smell it, whatever. And they just left it at that. They were like, you know, I don't. They said they didn't vocalize it, but it was kind of just like, fuck this kid, right? Whatever. Not gonna have a problem with him. Whatever. So they just let it go. They forget about it. And I guess a couple hours later, they're pulled by HR. Oh, did you say this and this? Did you say this is why I don't like white people? All white people should be killed. And they didn't say that. So he's running around lying on me, lying on my friends. And, you know, it's fucking bogus. Is there anything over here? I can't tell. It looks like this. Okay, it looks like that might go back around down there. So, if nothing else, I just want to run around and grab whatever loot I might have missed, but that's about it. So this white boy was causing shit with my friends, and you know, I go to HR, hey, you know, pointing out these lies, and why aren't y'all investigating this? If he keeps pulling this shit, he's gonna pull the wrong person. Somebody go beat his ass. Shit, my friends were already like, you know, they catch him outside of work. Right? And, you know, HR just brushes me off. Like I said, I called him out on his shit. Because I know HR wouldn't have, they would have just been like, don't do that again. Anyway, now, finding out a name and a face with this person I was told who was probably lying on me. That makes sense. If they were working together, I didn't even realize there was another angle coming at me and further setting me up to be fired. I'm trying to remember where. Oh no, I wanted to go the other way. Hopefully those enemies don't respawn. I just want to go down there, see if there's anything to loot, that's all. And I see those guys didn't try to jump me in that group back there or something. So Well, just, you know, connecting dots, adding notes. But I asked around a couple people and they're just like, yeah, they didn't pay attention to him like that. I didn't pay attention to him like that. You know, I really wouldn't be surprised if they were working together and exchanging notes. Now, I think I'm going to, you know, I need to kind of try to remember to further investigate that just a little bit more. Fuck that kid. So I get back on Facebook, you know, when this happened, he just starts one of my messages talking shit, and it's like, you wouldn't say this shit to my face, but you're gonna send me messages like a punk ass. You know, whatever though. Fuck him. I blocked him. I ain't got the energy for him. I ain't gonna sit here and argue with him. Whatever. If I get a chance to get back at him, it may make me happy. So, but anyway, the very first person I fell out with over, all the friends I lost to this kid were not white. The very first person I fell out over this shit with is like that day that I got into, that I had to go to HR about when, you know, first slide on me, like, you know, white supremacists are gonna feel, well, they're burning crosses in the park. And dude, I usually got a ride with that I said, you know, Native American. Dude, I shouldn't give you rides home anymore. I don't give you fucking rides home anymore. I ain't gonna. You already know my politics have been radical the whole time we've known each other. You fucking. I forgot where I was going with that dot. I am not going to compromise my principles, you know, for a ride home. Like, it ain't that fucking serious. If I'm losing friends because of it, whatever, right? And so that's the first friend I lose out of it, you know. Stop talking to him, scale back. Whatever. We don't talk much no more. Fell out. It sucks. So anyway, one of the things he says to me is he's talking shit. Oh, a good friend of mine told me this and this. And there was like only one or two people that I asked about and knew exactly who it was. But I went ahead and hit up everybody that I talked to about it during this thing when, you know, during the time where I was just trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. And the same kid that was like, hey, you should snitch on him about the weed. You know, Randall told him some shit I asked him about. A good friend told me you said this or asked about this. Now this kid, he's a Latinx. And one thing I kind of tried to look the other way on, like it's my friend and whatever, but after the election, he became even more anti-black, and from what it appears is that he's allied himself or aligned himself with white supremacists, you know. And it does remind me. Oh, okay, so the map is kind of sort of different than I was thinking. Okay. I'm just over here for any lootables if there's any. Like right there. Point, I guess, if I can try to avoid some encounters, I will. Okay, 2 blaze rings. Okay, I can't go over there. Okay, over here? So you're just sitting there? You could, like, run over there and hide in a corner or something. At least you get away from these guys. She was like, oh yeah, I might have mentioned this, like, kind of just like as it's casual, they're friends. But he also said a lot of anti-black shit. And, you know, I always, like, always irks the fuck out of me. And of course now I'm having friends that are like, because, you know, from my understanding is that I shouldn't be calling out others, people of color, about racist shit. Not in my lane, it's... Fuck. I don't want to fight it, if I can help it. I'll just let others do that, right? I'll leave that up to others, you know, deal with him, and I guess nobody did. Now, of course, friends are like, dude, you should have told me to stop saying that. You should have called him out on his shit. Of course, be mindful. Hey, Lane, if it comes to specific Latinx things, you know. But if it comes to anti-blackness, at least call him out on his anti-blackness. It would have been nice to know that then, but now I know now, well after the fact. Even mindful of it moving in the future. And the friends that are telling me I should have gone ahead and called him out on his anti-blackness, they aren't white either anyway. So, they're black, yeah. So I'm gonna ask, no, what should I do here? I suppose I should go to the right people to ask. I don't like to ask if I don't have to, though, sometimes. Sometimes it's better just to let the answers come to me rather than ask about them or go out of my forum. But sometimes I don't always find the answers just trying to do searches or whatever anyway. So anyway, it would have been nice to know to go ahead and call them out sooner, but now I know. Is there anything going on over there? No? Okay, it looks like... going back up towards where I was before, I think? Maybe?